herzlich willkommen zurück zu einer weiteren Folge von The Cat Lady. Oder Cat Lady allein? Wer weiß. Wir haben letztes Mal den, wie ich glaube, den Tod getroffen. Wir gucken jetzt, was die uns für ein Angebot machen will. Aber erst touchen.
Please don't touch anything, dear.
I wasn't going to.
You lied to the whole world, Susan. And you
Okay.
lied to yourself.
Alles klar. Ich gehe jetzt ganz langsam voran. Strange Lady. Ist sie wirklich hier? Oder ist es nur ein Traum? Dann reden wir.
Now we can talk properly, my dear.
Okay.
I still don't really know who you are.
I go by many names. I've never paid much notice to what the living call me. But there is one name the fallen ones use when I speak to them. I find it most accurate.
Okay.
The Queen of Maggots.
Is that what you are? Why, maggots?
Königin der
Because they
Maden.
feed on what's dead and gone.
Okay.
Dead and gone. I guess that's me.
Ja, dann sind wir also tot, wie es aussieht.
Will I be punished for taking my own life?
Most people would be, but not you, Susan. You see, I watched you long enough to understand how you feel. I don't expect you to believe me, but I actually have sympathy for you. Who knows? I could be your only friend.
Oh.
The only friend in the whole wide world. So like I said, I'm going to make you an offer. I want to help you. I will give you back your happiness in exchange for a simple task. Your life will change completely. You would be yourself again. And you will soon forget the sadness that has consumed your heart for years.
Ist hier noch jemand?
Is there anyone else here?
I thought you liked being alone. Isn't that why you ran away from everyone?
It doesn't matter.
I was standing right behind you when you threw away all those photographs, you know? I brushed your hair every night you cried yourself to sleep. I saw everything. I know what you want, but it's not here. It's gone, and it will never, ever come again.
Okay. Erst noch das ausprobieren.
I have no reason to live. Please, just let me go. I tried. I really did. But it's never going to be okay.
Who knows, maybe, but one way or the other. This isn't the end of your story. It's only the beginning, my dear, and there are great things waiting for you. Believe me.
Okay.
What do you want me to do?
Yes, I think it's time to explain.
Dann schauen wir uns mal an, was sie von uns
But where
möchte.
are my manners? We're still in the hall. This is not a place for a serious talk.
Okay.
Follow me to the next room. I'll tell you everything you need to know.
Gucken wir mal.
What's your offer then? What can you fix that life has destroyed?
Susan, death can fix nothing. But though we are both dead, I am not death. I might seem just like a strange old woman to you, but I'm just as powerful as gods. And I chose you, Susan Ashworth.
Okay.
I'll need you to go back and face 5 people. They're not ordinary people. They're very special. Just like you. Only in a slightly different way.
Aha. 5 Leute also. Okay. Wenn ich Susan wäre, dann würde ich das jetzt
I'm
so.
a failure. Why did you choose me? Aren't you afraid I will let you down, whatever it is I have to do? Most days, it's enough of a struggle to crawl out of bed.
So sieht sie ganz anders aus.
I don't see the point in anything. I just want to disappear. And I hate everyone else because they know how to be happy. Everywhere I turn, there are people filled with hope and will to live. Or people so pitiful, they make me ashamed to be alive. I don't want them. There's nobody there for me. I am alone. I just want to vanish.
This is the very reason I chose you, Susan Ashworth.
Okay.
I know how you feel, because I felt like this myself for a very long time. You and me are very much alike. If you succeed, you will never feel broken again.
Those 5 people, who are they?
The Parasites. That's what I call them. They don't know
Parasites.
each other, but their destinies are bound together. You will have to keep your eyes open and be constantly on guard. Those people will want to get closer to you. They might even pretend they are your friends, but don't let that fool you. They have
Okay.
nothing but cruel intentions. They'll want to hurt you, Susan. They'll want to kill you.
Okay.
As harmless as they might appear, parasites are the evil scum of the earth, and they all deserve to die.
Isn't my life bad enough without them?
Don't be frightened. You will have a great advantage over them. They don't know that you know. Do you understand what it means? You will become my hunter, serving punishment for their sins. A tool of destruction. A dark angel walking through the river of blood. You'll find your purpose in life when you see for the first time how satisfying it can be.
But how will I recognize them?
There isn't a great deal of people in your lonely life, is there, Susan? You will know when you see them. Bring those deceitful bastards in front of me, and we'll make them regret for everything they've done.
Ja, genau.
Are you expecting me to kill them?
No, Susan, I'm expecting you to fight for survival. To do everything you can to defend yourself.
Quasi, wir
I'm
müssen sie
not
umbringen.
a murderer. Quite the opposite, actually. You're a good person. And I also know that you don't want to suffer. And those people will want to cause you pain. They won't hesitate. In the end, you might have no choice. Think of it as gardening. If there were weeds among the flowers, you'd pull them out, wouldn't you? You'd get rid of them without thinking twice about it.
I'm not really a gardening type, but I see your point.
I'm glad. And remember this, you are not the only victim. If you don't stop them, the killing will continue. Innocent people will die. You have the opportunity to make the difference.
Okay.
Chance to save yourself.
Das kann ich doch nicht
I
machen.
can't do this. It's too much. Dealing with criminals is a job for the police, not someone like me.
Ja.
Indeed, you are weak. That's why I have prepared a special gift for you. Immortality.
Oh, okay.
You cannot die, Susan. You will always return to life no matter what happens to you.
What? This is the last thing I wanted. Please, can't you just let me die?
I've made the decision. As long as they are alive, you cannot die.
Ich kann also nicht sterben, wenn ich zurückgehe. Nice. Okay. Irgendwie glaube ich das schon langsam. Aber ich sag das.
This all must be just a weird dream. I don't believe you.
Susan, see this door here?
Okay.
Let's go inside.
Okay.
I want to show you something that will help you make up your mind. Follow me.
Aha. Irgendwie habe ich Angst. Die Framerate auch. Jetzt ist sie wieder da.
Yes,
Ja.
it's you, Susan. Come close. Say hello.
I don't want to look at it. Haven't I had enough yet? That body in the ambulance. Then the forest. But this place is... This is exactly what I was trying to run away from. I don't want to be here. Make it go away.
I assumed it would be wise to give you a little taste of the suffering you'd endure. I want you to understand that you can keep going long after you can't.
Gott. Gekreuzigt. Alleine. Immer. Gott. Ich weiß nicht, warum ich hier bin. Probieren wir es mal rauszuziehen. Left tot. Okay.
Susan, it's time to make a decision. The parasites are coming, whether you want it or not. You haven't really got much choice. You must stand up for yourself.
Okay. Gut, dann mache ich's.
I'll do what you want.
Excellent. I'm glad you have put your trust in me.
Tod vertrauen.
I haven't really got anyone else.
You shall not regret this, my dear. Lights up.
We're back in the house.
Yes, but there is something else that must be done. You cannot leave my kingdom before a sacrifice is made.
What? Isn't it enough already?
Meine
Do
ich
not
auch.
worry, my child. This is a mere formality I'm speaking of. The door to your world won't open unless you make a sacrifice of soul and a sacrifice of blood.
It doesn't sound good at all.
See those candles here? Just blow one out, and that's it. Like I said, it's just a formality. Then on your way out, you will have to shed a few drops of blood. Not much, just a bit. Enough to open the door.
How much exactly?
Don't be afraid. It's easy. Anyone can do it. Just a sharp scratch. Is that how you used to say it?
Ich hab's hier gerade gehört, also. Naja, jetzt hat sie uns quasi das Angebot gemacht, zu Leben zurückzukehren. Und mich hat sie mich eingeschüchtert und dass ich endlich Ja gesagt habe, quasi jetzt. Und ja, sie hat uns mehr oder weniger zu einem Friedhof gebracht, der uns letztendlich überredet hat, aber warum ich den Crowbar jetzt gebraucht habe, weiß ich auch nicht. Aber gut. Okay. Aber ich würde sagen, wir blasen die Kerze jetzt aus. Mal schauen, was passiert. Ich traue ihr vorübergehend mal, aber ich bin sehr skeptisch.
Fine. I'll do that. Wish me luck, strange lady.
I do. When you leave my house, head to the field. That's where you should be.
Okay.
Goodbye, my child. I'm not going to be far.
Das
I've
glaub ich dir.
never been.
Ich habe einen Crowbar. Okay. Welche Kerze nehme ich denn? Ich nehme diese hier. Okay. Mit F.
They left me no choice, Alice. Maybe one day you'll forgive me.
Oh. Das war irgendwie klar, dass wir irgendwann in Selbstmord damit
See
treiben.
how easy that was? Now, head back to the field. You've got a job to do, Susan.
Ich wäre mir unsicher, ob wir dir Vertrauen hätten sollen. Oh Gott. Keine Ahnung.
What the? How did I get back here?
Das habe ich mich auch gerade gefragt, aber wir haben noch immer den Crowbar. Ich weiß jetzt gar nicht, wie er auf Deutsch heißt. Mein Gott, ja. Brecheisen, genau. Mein Gott. Ich bin mir nicht so sicher. Aber wo ist das Sacrifice of Blood gewesen? Das war jetzt das Soul, würde ich jetzt sagen. Wo kommt das Blutige? Okay, einfach mal gucken. Einfach mal wieder ins Haus. Wie sie gesagt hat. Können wir jetzt mit dem Brecheisen das öffnen? Anscheinend, sehr schön. Da höre ich einen Herzschlag. Okay, das steht noch immer gleich. Ich möchte da nicht reingreifen. Nee, oder? Nee, oder? Die hat mich verarscht. Eindeutig. Verdammt. Okay. 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 Oh Gott. Damit ist das Intro noch immer da. James Spanos. Okay, aber die Musik ist geil. Oh, 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 oh. Ich bin da, glaube ich, dafür Probleme bekommen. So, ich muss nur drüber reden, dass ich nicht... Okay. The Cat Lady. Okay. The Cat Lady. Ja, so sieht's aus. Kapitel 2. second first breath.
Yes, I do enjoy fine art. Thank you for noticing. There's a certain raw beauty to it that modern painters often fail to recreate. I always wanted to be an artist myself, but it'll be a long time before I can call myself that. I often say that patients are my canvas, but my job is more about restoration, obviously. I look at the damaged human minds and bring them back to their former beauty. I'm sorry, I'm probably boring you.
No, it's not that. It's just... It's been a difficult couple of days. I'd really like to go home.
Of course, and go home you will. As soon as we've done this little assessment, okay? You probably know how it works. I've read in your file you used to be a nurse.
Yes, I know very well how it works. You want to check if I'm nuts.
Well, okay. I wouldn't use that expression, obviously. But yes, we have to make sure you're safe and figure out how to help you. Also, as a nurse yourself, you know there's always paperwork involved. These forms won't fill themselves. Honestly, Susan, you have nothing to worry about. This is just a formality. I could tell straight away that you are not nuts.
Fine.
Okay.
What would you like to know? I will answer all your questions. Then I'll go home, take a long shower, and catch up on sleep.
Wonderful. Let's see then. Where do we begin?
Warum? Was zum Teufel? Ich kenne mich gerade nicht aus.
She's awake, Doctor.
Good evening. It's good to see you awake at last. You're in the Cedar Lake Hospital. My name is Andrew. I'm one of the doctors. Would you confirm your name for me, please?
Susan Ashworth.
Hello, Mrs. Ashworth. I'm glad to see you're all right. You're on the ward now. Your condition is stable. I can see your brain functions just fine and there's no permanent damage of any sort. We've checked your internal organs and they're fine too. You're a very lucky lady, Susan. You might experience extreme tiredness and lethargy for a couple of days, but that should soon pass. I would advise plenty of rest now. The nurses on this ward will take it from here. Please let them know if you need anything. Take care, Mrs. Ashworth.
Okay.
Please, don't try to speak.
Okay.
What did you say? Don't worry, Mrs. Ashworth. Your arm is fine. No. There was nothing wrong with your arm, darling. Now calm down.
Would you like me to get you some water?
Okay.
Let me get you a drink. I'll be back in a second.
Okay. Wir haben nun einmal so wieder. Wir haben es also geträumt. Oder war es Realität? Oder ist der Tod uns wirklich zurückgeschickt, so wie wir waren?
I'm sorry, Susan. Did I wake you? I have to take your blood pressure. 2 seconds and I'm gone. My name is Liz, by the way. I'm sorry. I know this isn't very nice. Believe me, I hate waking people up just for this. But being a nuisance is part of my stupid job, unfortunately. Oof, I hate this place. Tell you what, Susan. Can I call you Susan? So anyway, I shouldn't say it, but you know I'm going to anyway. You are so lucky. It's crazy. You doing what you've done, and her walking in, seeing what she saw. That was a chance. 1 in a million. I'm not making any sense again, am I? I'm tired. They're working us to death here, you know. Modern day slavery. One day I'll tell them what I really think. I swear I will. Ah, and here it is. You've got the blood pressure of an 18-year-old. Just wanted to say you're lucky, I think. And that I hope you've changed your mind about some things. Got to go. But I'll see you later. You take care, sweetheart, yeah?
Eine nette Schwester. Aber ein bisschen nervend. Ich will jetzt gerne speichern. Irgendwie. Naja. Mal warten, was jetzt hier kommt wieder. Also wir wurden von der Doktor befragt, dann wachen wir auf. Ich glaube, das ist danach passiert. Jetzt sehen wir gerade, was gerade davor vor der Befragung geschieht. Glaube ich halt. Okay, ich kann noch nicht speichern. Ich liege im Moment da. Okay, hat sich das Spiel aufgehangen? Ich hoffe nicht. Spiel. Erstmal abwarten. Hallo? Oder wird es gerade hell? Täuscht das oder wird es echt gerade hell draußen? Ich meine, im Spiel. So. Oh. WTF. Okay. Was zum Teufel ist hier los? WTF. Hä? What the fuck? WTF, was ist hier los? Oh lol, es hat wieder nur geträumt, wie es aussieht. Okay. Jetzt blicke ich gerade wieder nicht durch. Ah, Liz ist wieder da.
Bad dream?
Ja.
Yeah, a really bad one.
I knew it. I could see as soon as I came in the room that you were having a nightmare. I guess I shouldn't have woken you up. What was it about?
Hat sich das gerade wiederholt?
I was burnt alive.
Actually, it reminds me of something that happened the other day.
Oh mein Gott.
There was this woman on the emergency unit, and she really wanted to smoke, you know? But they wouldn't let her, of course. She wasn't well at all. Not just injured, but not right in the head. She was on 10 litres of oxygen through the face mask. She had to stay in bed, she was told. But she wouldn't listen, of course. And as soon as they left, she lit up a fag. The whole room went up in flames, and so did she. I guess you didn't really want to know that, did you? That's just me and my big gob. Typical. I never know when to shut up.
What happened to me?
Ich weiß, wie du heißt.
Well, how much do you remember?
I took some pills, and I fell asleep in the chair. I remember how the room kept spinning around me slowly. I felt so calm, and then... all of a sudden, I was on the field of barley. It was great at first. I felt happy. I was free. But it soon got worse. There was this tunnel, but there was no light at the end of it, only darkness. Then I got lost in the woods. There was my dead body hanged on the tree, a burning car, and a crow, and a deer. I heard something behind the trees, but I didn't dare to look. Then I found the house. The old woman who lived there, I think she was Death. Or maybe she was the devil. I'm not sure. She said they call her the Queen of Maggots. She said I should go back. Gave me another chance. And so, here I am.
Naja. Gute Zusammenfassung.
Weird dream, eh?
Maybe it wasn't a dream. I really believe in that sort of stuff. It's not impossible.
It felt real, but it was just a dream. Can you now tell me who found me and what happened?
Well, your body went into a coma. You were lucky she came home and found you. I told you that before.
What? Who found me?
Your daughter, of course. She called an ambulance. If it wasn't for her, you'd sure be dead now, Susan.
My daughter?
Yes. Why? Why'd you look so pale all of a sudden, Susan?
I don't have a daughter.
Ja, eben.
Whoever she is, she lied.
But why would she do that?
How should I know? I was in a coma, apparently.
So she lied. It doesn't change the fact that you owe her your life.
I was fine. I didn't ask for any help. Sorry.
Wie lange bin ich schon hier?
How long have I been here?
I was told you arrived at the hospital at 7 in the evening. You had a cardiac arrest in the ambulance. They had to resuscitate you. Your heart stopped beating for nearly a minute, but they managed to bring you back. You went to the intensive care unit, where they gave you a dose of antidote and pumped your stomach. As soon as your condition was stable, they brought you on this ward. It's called Dime Ward. I call it Die Ward, because all the patients who come here want to die. It's a suicide watch unit. That's why it's so strict. You have to be careful. Nurses here are trigger happy with the sedatives.
Oh Gott, oh Gott, oh Gott. In ein krankes Krankenhaus.
When will they let me go home?
I'm not sure. Probably not today. Maybe tomorrow. Look, I shouldn't say that, but you seem like a nice person. I feel like I should warn you. There's this doctor here.
Okay.
They call him Dr. X. He's a chief of psychiatry in this hospital. You won't be able to go home until he's talked to you, and he's really good at getting into your head. You know what I'm saying? He will ask you a lot of tricky questions. But he's a really great guy. You should trust him.
Wenn sie falsch ist, dann sagt sie mir gerade nicht die Wahrheit. Ich weiß nicht. Oder sie meint nur, dass er so ist, wer ist. Kann ich wirklich nicht speichern? Nein.
Tell me more about this Dr. X.
His name is Xavier Zellman, but everyone just calls him Dr. X. He comes on the ward often, usually late in the afternoon or in the evening. I personally really like him, but you hear all sorts of stories in a place like this, you know. I don't know what to believe anymore. All I know is he's been very friendly and supportive. Some doctors won't even say hello to you, but Dr. X usually stops and asks how I am. He knows I have some problems. He can see I'm not happy here. He actually offered me some free weekly sessions. I think I might take him up on his offer.
What are they saying about him?
Oh yeah, they say he's a big flirt. Nurses, cleaners, patients. He doesn't care, as long as they're wearing a skirt. One girl I knew, Linda, I heard they had an affair. Stupid girl.
Linda.
Well, she left, and I never saw her again. Now why do you think that is? Dr. X got her knocked up. They covered it up and quietly got rid of her. Probably paid her some money. I don't know how these things work, but it must have been enough to shut her up. I bet he'll be more careful now. But I can't really say a bad word about him, personally. Well, one thing. Maybe. Don't laugh, okay?
Ich versuch's.
He's got a weird smell.
What do you mean?
Weird
He
smell.
smells funny. I don't know. Maybe it's just bad aftershave. Or maybe it's something he eats.
Oh, thanks for the warning. I'll try not to get too close to him.
Now that I think about it, there's something else too. I'll tell you this, Susan. He starts talking to you, and you just open up and tell him everything. It's very odd. I don't exactly hide things from people, but he got some really private stuff out of me. Really private. You know what I mean?
Oh, yeah.
Things I wouldn't tell my mother about. And we haven't even started those sessions yet. So, be prepared for that.
Sure. But it's a bit too late for me to hide how I feel now anyway. I think I made it very clear when I swallowed those pills. Did you see this daughter of mine?
No, sorry, Susan. Apparently she came in the ambulance with you, but then she remembered something and had to go. I think someone mentioned she went in quite a hurry.
Of course she did. She was worried I'd ask her what she was doing in my flat.
Saving your life?
Do I really have to give her a benefit of the doubt just because of that?
One would assume so. That girl is a hero. Maybe real heroes always leave before their identity is revealed.
Or she was a burglar, attempting to steal from me.
Was ich auch glaube.
That's a possibility too. Have you got anything very precious in your flat?
Maybe. Tell me something more about yourself.
Me? I'm a nobody. I'm just a hard-working girl. We all have to pay our bills somehow, right? I rent a room not far from here. There are 2 other girls living in the house. One is an auxiliary nurse, like me. She's always sick. The other one is a stripper. At least I think so. She's never home at night.
Maybe she works at night, like you.
Yeah, but I don't leave for work wearing red stockings and heels, do I?
No, you're right. You're a real nurse, not some man's fantasy of one.
I used to do all that for my boyfriend. You know, dress up as a sexy nurse and all. Well, I did it just once, really. He didn't like it that much. He didn't like me that much either. Broke up with me last Valentine's Day. Of all the days, he chose that one, eh? He never told me why, but I don't care anymore.
Ja. Okay, dann gehen wir mal wieder schlafen.
I'm tired. Let me sleep now.
Fine. I'll see you again. Be careful who you trust here, Susan. They will be watching you.
How do I know you're not one of them?
You don't. But do I really look like a bad person to you?
I don't know. Maybe not.
I'll see you tonight. Remember what I said.
Ja, werde ich.
Dreams are just dreams. But when they turn into nightmares, it's good to have someone there to pinch your arm and wake you up. Right?
Ja. Oh, wieder zurück bei Dr.
We'll start with a little chat about your childhood. I want you to be as honest as possible. It's important if we want to get to the bottom of your problem.
Okay.
Count to 10 and tell me when you're ready, Susan.
Ah, gut. Das war's dann für heute, für diese Folge, die etwas länger ausfiel als geplant. Wir sehen uns beim nächsten wieder. Und bis dorthin, spielt schon brav weiter.